And, you know, listen, you never know with these things, the life that they take on. And I've been very, very lucky and fortunate that, you know, our shows, you know, here and abroad have had those lives.
What's next?
Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh, Constantine.
Jekyll and Hyde with Constantine and Deborah Cox. Starts touring in the fall. We'll be here next spring. And it is not a revival. It's a reimagining of the show.
It's difficult to maintain, but I've been doing similar roles for a long time, and I kind of know how to maintain it, and that's by saving it during the day. I know that my mother always tells me that I screamed louder than any other child, so I had the lung capacity for it always.
Are you from a musical family?
My mother would have probably done what I'm doing had she been encouraged by her family.
In the sense of, I have so much fun that I'm like, really? Is this Broadway? I think I'm really fortunate to have such a unique experience because it's amazing. It's so much fun and it's so much play and the cast is phenomenal and everyone has such an integral part. It could not be done without anyone being involved and have such amazing co-stars like Richard Fleischman and Casey Levy and Bryce Pinkham. It's really an all-star situation to be my first musical, to be brought into it. So I'm feeling like, you're paying me for this? Because it doesn't make sense. I literally run out on stage and I'm like, to my dresser, I'm like, can we go? Is it time to go?
It's not often that an actor gets to do 2 shows in one season. Both the scores got nominated for most of the awards. Both musicals got nominated, and you know, they have really been 2 incredibly special projects to me. So I feel just very grateful and I'm so happy that it's going.
We went back to the book, we went to the opera, and just tried to find the truth and honest journey of these characters. And what Diane Paulus has done was she made us an amazing community of people. A lot of people say that they leave this theater knowing what each individual character on that stage is going through. I don't know. I stretch more now than I've ever stretched in my life. I get chiropractic care, I get physical therapy, but I keep telling people this is the most exhausting but most exhilarating thing I've ever done.
There are 2 decisions that get made in the play in terms of taking care of Judy. One of them is to take care of the performer, that she's not going to survive unless she can perform, and she can't perform without the drugs. So the other guy gives her the drugs, and that's a bad idea, but you can sort of understand how he gets there logically, you know? My guy gets to the point where he's like, I don't care if she's a great diva, I don't care if she's a great performer, I want to save the person. And
I was lucky enough to get to go to Buenos Aires and do a photo shoot with Ricky and Elena for Vanity Fair in the Casa Rosada, so we got to spend the day there. I stood on that balcony and I could look down at, you know, what would have been the throngs, you know, there, so I know what the air feels like there and what the beef tastes like and what the wine tastes like. And I spent 5 hours at the Perón Institute talking to a gentleman who gave me the history of Argentina, the history of the political system, Perón's personal history, and the relationship between he and Eva, and more importantly, the kind of the Peronist party, which still existed. In fact, the president herself is a Peronist. So gave me their, you know, their perspective and their belief and their core understanding. So it made it possible for me to argue for the complexity and the point of view of my character. And then
easy and fun. I have to say the finale was lots of fun, where we have these beautiful women in beautiful colors, inspired by Chinese lanterns from the set, you know, and they come glowing, and it seems to make the audience very happy, and we like to make the audience happy.